What up, y'all? It's your boy Big Ralph, man, back with another video. So I'm listening to Damian Woody on Get Up, and he's basically talking about Russ going to the Steelers. You know, it's hypothetical. He's meeting with them right now, but going to the Steelers for the vet minimum and still possibly losing out to Kenny Pickett. Listen.
Okay, so at the end of the day, what this tells me is Russell Wilson really has to be about this football life now. Like, because there's going to be
why is this the narrative that he hasn't been about football? Like, bro, coming from a Hawks fan, see, Russ is all of, if it wasn't for football, there would be no Russell Wilson. Like, we wouldn't even know who this dude is. He's all about football. He might be too much about football.
Big possibility that ultimately, if he goes to Pittsburgh, he'll lose out to Kenny Pickett, and it might not just be like, it might not be fair.
Yeah.
Like, he could outplay him, but they still could ride with Kenny Pickett because he's their first-round pick, and they brought in a new offensive coordinator. So that's the type of situation that Russell Wilson's going to really have to consider.
Wow. Okay, so this is what I would say. Coming from a Hawks fan, I would rather play against Kenny Pickett than Russ. I'd rather play against Kenny Pickett than Mason Rudolph. I've seen what happened. The only person that I'd rather play against over Pickett would be Mitch Trubisky. That's it. But I've seen the tape. I've watched the game. I'm a Hawks fan, bro. And what Mason Rudolph did to us, man, that dude was on point. He was on point. Kenny, to me, I feel like maybe he just needs more time. I feel like he's going through a lot. I do. I feel like Kenny Pickett's going through a lot, man. From the videos I've seen and the change of coordinators, and then just like the leadership, you know, it's coming from, like, I don't know. Like I said, all I can talk about is the games I've seen. All right, and I'm talking about the game I've seen the Steelers play the Seahawks. And that game right there, bro, that offense and what Mason Rudolph did, man, he came out there and he won that game. I haven't seen Kenny Pickett do that yet. Does that mean the Steelers should give up on him? Of course not. It's your first round pick. You know what I'm saying? But to bring in Russ and then have this situation kind of happen, I mean, I'd be like, okay. I'd rather play Kenny Pickett. I'd rather play against Kenny Pickett than play against Russ. Because Russ got that. Oh, like, people might talk all this crap about Russ, bro, but when you watch the tape, when you see the throws he makes, still to this day, I'm talking about throws that have a probability of like 0.5, bro. And he somehow is throwing it right where it needs to be to Cortland Sutton. Like, dude still got it. He still got the scrambling ability. He has, at the end of the day, he has knowledge of NFL defenses. He's been out there, bro. He's seen a lot. It's going to be tough to confuse Russ. I think it's going to be real easier to confuse Kenny Pickett. And this comes from your boy, the Hawks fan. If it says on the schedule, Seahawks Steelers, and I see Kenny Pickett, I'm like, okay, that should be a dub. I ain't gonna lie to you, it should be. Or my defense is gonna eat. Now, if I see Russ on that, I'll be like, oh shit, bro. Oh shit, bro. Russ, and you know what I'm saying? Because he's a veteran. He knows what's up. And that's the only way I can look at it. I got to look at it from my point of view as a Seahawk fan thinking about this, bro. And that's what I would see, you know? And it's about to go down. He's out there meeting with the Steelers right now. So I'm following this because at the end of the day, I still got love for Russ. But I need to know who he playing against. I need to know the competition out there. Okay? So I need to know what's going on. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section below, man. I'll see you on my next video. I'm out. Deuces.